we look at a very old law that's back in the news for 9 million reasons. In a handful of states, you're allowed to sue another person other than your spouse who caused your marriage to fail. Last week, a North Carolina woman used that law to win a big lawsuit.
It's a tale as old as time. The husband, the wife, the other woman. Except this time, a twist. The wife sues, not the husband, but the other woman, and wins big. $9 million. Under a North Carolina law called alienation of affection, 60-year-old Cynthia Shackelford sued 49-year-old Ann Lundquist, charging Lundquist broke up her marriage. The concept dates back to common law, when a wife was considered property that could be stolen. Some attorneys find the law archaic.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the trend has been more and more towards shutting it down.
Cynthia Shackelford won $5 million in compensatory damages and $4 million in punitive damages. But Alan Shackelford claims his marriage didn't fail because of Lundquist. In an online post to his local paper, he said his wife wanted to divorce him at least 2 years before he began a relationship with Ann Lundquist. The marriage did not break up because of Ann Lundquist.
Cynthia Shackelford, who came out victorious here, joins us this morning with her attorney, Will Jordan. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Cynthia, let me begin with you. What is your reaction to that statement that we just heard from your husband that he didn't actually begin a relationship with Ann Lundquist until 2 years after you said you were going to divorce him?
I never said I was going to divorce him. And we were together, and I had no idea that there was divorce in the future. We had just added on a master bedroom and bathroom to the first floor of our house so that when our children got married and came home with their children, that they could be on the second floor and we would be on the first floor. So it was all news to me.
How did you find out that he was having an affair with her?
I found out, I didn't believe it. I felt it, but I didn't believe it because I trusted him. And he had told me that they were just friends. And anytime any affair was mentioned, it was alleged. So I just kept on and just saw the path of our marriage was not doing well, and it seemed like she was always calling our house and he was always taking her home, and one thing led to another.
And then you get this idea to sue her. Why her? She is not the one who vowed to be with you forever. He is.
That's correct, but she is the one that came in between us as far as her luring ways, in which I had plenty of proof from emails, phone records, spending, that she alienated him from me. She used work and other ways to get in and get friendly with him, and it's like those Lifetime movies or whatever that you see, that she just worked her way.
And this lawsuit does claim that alienation of affection. Did you think that you'd have a shot at winning?
Did I think I have a shot at what?
At winning?
Oh, yes. I felt that was a definite case. I had plenty of evidence and witnesses.
Was it about the money for you? Because she says that she doesn't have $9 million to give you.
Well, first of all, it's not about the money, but I wouldn't believe anything she had to say anyway. But I'm just trying to send a message to other people that are like Ann Lundquist, that if they're looking at somebody else's husband that's still living at home, that's still sleeping in the marital bedroom, that's still sleeping in the marital bed, and comes to parties and introduces his wife as his better half, to leave him alone and not go after him.
Mr. Jordan, I'd like to bring you in. Ann Lundquist is appealing this decision on several grounds. Do you think that the jury's decision will stand up?
I do believe it'll stand up. I definitely do. And one thing I'd like to say is in response to your critic of the law, that we have laws against people tampering with contracts. Perhaps if one network tried to lure you to another against your contract, there'd be a suit for interference with contract rights, and alienation of affections is very similar to that.
All right, that's a good analogy. Helps us understand that. Will Jordan, Cynthia Shackelford, thank you both.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.